What's up, guys? I hope you're doing good. My name is Max DeVincenzo. I'm a drummer, composer, and producer living in Boulder, Colorado. And this is maybe my second video that I did on my YouTube channel. I'm hoping to grow this as much as possible, so please help me out if you enjoy any of the stuff that I'm putting out. Subscribe, share, comment, anything you can do to engage. I hope to be putting out some really valuable information and resources for you. So if you have any requested videos that you'd like to hear, any questions you have on production, on composing, writing songs, online studio production, anything music, please in the comments just let me know and I'm happy to help out. So anyway, that's my intro. Please, again, subscribe if you're enjoying this and let's jump into it. So I want to talk a little bit today about online music lessons. There's so many things you can learn. Even if we're just talking about drums, there's so many things you can learn. There's always the Instagram chops videos that you can find and breakdown fills, linear fills. There's tons and tons and tons and tons of YouTube videos that you can go through and search and find things. There's lesson makers like Mike Johnson, who's fantastic. I love him, great lessons, or Drumeo, and there's just this giant pool of resource that you can go through. The problem, I think, is that a lot of times these services aren't looking at each person's individual growth, and they're kind of giving you a blanket of lessons to kind of work through. When you're learning drums, there's no way in hell you're going to be able to learn everything. You can't learn everything. You just can't. And so you have to make a decision for yourself that you're going to pick a path. Maybe you're going to be a jazz drummer and you can get really good at jazz. For me, I decided that recording was kind of the best thing that I could do and I had the most fun with. I really enjoy setting up mics. I enjoy getting really good sounds out of my drums. And there's something special for me about all the subtle nuances in recording and in recording drums. So that's kind of my niche that I found. And the issue with these online lessons, these packs, these just giant pools of lesson material, is that it doesn't take into account a drummer's path or a student's path. Good luck, here's a samba video, here's this linear groove video, and there's no sense of direction. I think that's so important when you're starting to learn drums. And for me, today, still, I always strive to have as much direction as I can. And it's really hard. It's easy to sit down at the kit and just start goofing around and playing whatever you want to play, playing the same old thing that you always play. The other part of it is practice things that you're going to play. Don't pick up stuff that you're not going to use. Don't work on stuff that you're not going to use. There's a couple of Instagram drummers that I think of who are playing these polyrhythms that nobody's ever going to want to hear. I hate to say it, and sometimes it's a shock to hear this, but a drum set is not meant to be played alone. Oh, that's going to make some people angry, but seriously, nobody wants to listen to a drum solo except for drummers. Really, the drums are there to support the band and to support the song, just like every other instrument. You could say the same thing about any instrument, is that nobody really wants to hear a lot of the rhythm section instruments just on their own, and it's such a more pleasant experience as a listener, as maybe a non-musician listener, to hear the whole rhythm section playing a song. I would say that that's more pleasing to the ear than just drums or just bass. So that's maybe an unpopular opinion, but I'd love to hear your thoughts about that. I think that, with that being said, as a drummer, we especially need to think about our direction in our music career and what our purpose is as a drummer and what our purpose is. What do we want to do? What do we want to contribute to music? How do we want to help a band? How do we want to help an artist, a singer, a song? What is our drive? If I'm the backbone, if I'm the root, if I'm the grounding for a whole band, that feels so good to me to be that support for everybody else. So that's all I'll say on this fine Saturday morning, and I hope that got your wheels turning a little bit, and hopefully not too fast. But I would love to hear any comments you have, any critiques, concerns, opinions, and I would love to make this a conversation. I would love to hear feedback on this, what you guys think about the drumming courses that are online. I don't want to rag on any of the people that are doing it, and because I'd be hypocritical, right? I'm going to make a course too. I just think that one of the improvements that we can make as a drumming community is to have a little bit more focus, a little bit more direction. That's all I'll say on this fine Saturday morning. I hope that got your wheels turning a little bit, and hopefully not too fast. But I would love to hear any comments you have, any critiques, concerns, opinions, and have a good rest of your day.